Okay, everyone, I'm not sure what happened there, but we went off the air, as you may have noticed. And now I think we're back. And here's the second of those 757s we were discussing. We missed that first of the two. I honestly don't know what happened because our signal was solid and it just kind of went away. So we're going to try to stay here until that Nippon Cargo 747 makes the scene. Are you with me? I hope so. I don't know why that happened. William Elkins wants to know, is this on AT&T or T-Mobile? And it is a T-Mobile production, which I've had good success with. I was getting, I did a speed test before I started today, and everything was really, really solid. But so here are the two 757s coming at us. First one from Phoenix, one behind it from Miami. I see the Nippon Cargo Airlines 747 coming in from Anchorage on the radar. It says 6 minutes away. So keep your fingers crossed for solid signals. Looks like we're still having some streaming difficulties. Stephen Remy says, happy to see you are back, Walt. I'm happy to be back too. It's a little disconcerting when you lose your signal. But we will persevere. Wind seems to be picking up just a tad. You're not missing anything. There's nothing else happening here on the west side right now. No planes taking off. No planes landing. yes, we do see the UPS 747 park over there every now and again. It was on the schedule that Flight Radar had tonight, but I never saw it in action. I don't know if there was one here earlier and it took off. I don't know. Plane Spotting Video says, hi guys. Plane Dude says, this is definitely wrong of me to be here right now. My bedtime was at 9 o'clock. And I see our friend OZ Gaming 9 in the mix. Happy to see you, OZ Gaming 9. He is he along with Epic Toastman both also do live streams from here at DFW Airport. So between us all, we've got you pretty much covered. Kiwi Whispers ASMR says, I must retire now. Also, something about being responsible. Wishing a pleasant and safe evening to Runway DFW. Walt and everyone, thank you. Kiwi Whispers AMSR. We got to chatting, he and I, when Kevin and Rudy were here. We had a very nice conversation. And he also has a channel, Kiwi Whispers AMSR, on YouTube. All right, it's time to about a minute away from the 747 arrival. So we'll try to get as much of that here for you as we can. Trying to move our gear around so that I can let's see what we've got here. Got a picture of a tree and some trees and lights, but that's where the general direction where this 747 is coming in. I hear a cricket. We're still a little bit away from that aircraft. You can kind of see in this shot, can you? Let me see if I can tilt this a little bit here. Well, that's blurry. There's the beacon, the green beacon here, and you can kind of see the flags there. That is a very fuzzy picture, I want to say. But that's a camera that really isn't designed for low light, so you'll have to pardon that view. Okay, we should just about have the Queen of the Skies in our sights, our second Queen of the Skies for tonight. Let me know when you see it. Super terrific. An 8-year-old 747-800. Touching down after a 5.5-hour flight from Anchorage, which I'm guessing was an intermediate stop on the way from somewhere in the Far East. This is running about, I don't know, 30 or 40 minutes late from its original schedule. We're not done with cargo action. We've got double barrel A300s for you next. Both UPS. First one will be Flight 1301 from Atlanta. And then right behind it, Flight 603 from Chicago O'Hare. Jane Elizabeth says, good morning. It's 5:42 a.m. in the UK. That's early. It's about what time I woke up here in the USA this morning. Actually, I think it was a little before that. So it's been a long day for your intrepid correspondent. We've got a few more planes to bring you before we wind up all the wires and pack things up here tonight. So once again, we're waiting for a couple of A300s to make the scene. Here comes the first one. So there's that one. It's a 19-year-old edition. And again, that one came in from Atlanta. After a flight of an hour and 44 minutes. So it makes a turn and we will reconfigure for the arrival of the second of two A300s. So it'll be 17 years old, coming in again from Chicago O'Hare after a flight of an hour and 44 minutes. I don't know how long the Atlanta flight was. Are we an hour and 44 minutes away from everything? That is not the case, but because we're so centrally located, I think as far as the lower 48 U.S. Or destinations in the lower 48 United States, so I'm excluding Hawaii and Alaska, I think you can get just about anywhere by jet from here in just 3 hours or less. There may be an exception or two to that. Maybe if you're going to Seattle or, yeah, I think it's. might say, Walt, why do you position yourself so that there are obstructions as the planes come in? And it's true, we could position ourselves a little differently so that there wouldn't be all the obstructions, but then we wouldn't be able to bring you these very nice shots of the UPS planes taxiing to and from their home here at DFW Airport. So it's kind of a compromise. I like to be able to bring you these shots because it's as close as we get to any planes here. Veronica Peters says, heading to bed. Thank you for the live stream tonight, Walt. Have a safe drive home after the stream is over. You are quite welcome. My pleasure. Douglas, always keeping an eye on the skies for us, says Qatar Cargo should be here soon. Well, let's see how soon that is. Taking a picture of this United jet because it says it's going to Kansas City Airport called MKC. Now that doesn't ring a bell to me. Perhaps this is some kind of a charter. It's flight 2505. Kansas City Airport is the main one. The one I'm familiar with is MCI. So what is MKC? Somebody must know. Was it Kansas City that just got a new airport or opened a new airport facility? But I thought it was in the same place, just a new terminal. Does it have a new designation? Or maybe Flight Radar got it mixed up. MKC. Have to look that up. Well, let me look it up. MKC Airport, Charles B. Wheeler Downtown Airport in Kansas City, Missouri. So that's not the main airport. So the plane we just saw, I don't know, does United serve that commercially, or is that a charter of some sort? I'm not sportsy enough to know all the teams that are coming and going. Well, let's see, the NBA season is over for the Mavericks. That I know. Well, you learn something new every day. Wenger says, I am from Switzerland. It is here 6:52 o'clock. So hello to you. Hello from Kauai, the Hawaiian Islands. Aloha to you. Points Traveler says Major League Soccer as far as that that plane to the downtown Kansas City airport goes. Oh, okay. Randy DeJesus says the Royals played the Rangers. It was game 3. It could be their team charter. That makes sense. Okay, I think we figured that out. Thanks to you. All right, let me see. Let me look at our radar screen, see if we got anything coming in. I know that Douglas mentioned the somewhat imminent arrival of a Qatar Airways cargo flight, but I am not seeing it on my radar screen. And I think that's going to be about it for us tonight. We've had a pretty good run here tonight. We had a couple of, well, we had kind of an unplanned intermission, which does happen occasionally, and I'm sorry for that. And I thank you for going through the effort to find us after we disappeared unexpectedly. But I think that is going to do it for us here on this broadcast of Runway DFW. All right, you've been watching Runway DFW After Dark. Walt with you here, as always, and we'll be back in a couple days, probably someday this weekend. I hope the alerts will work for you. That's what YouTube is for, so I hope they've got that figured out, and I hope we're doing everything all right. So thank you all for your patience, for your attention, for your generosity, for your viewing, for your likes, for your subscriptions. It all means a lot to our little channel as we grow and grow and grow. So thank you again to everybody who watched and hung out with us here tonight. We've got a really good crew. Thank you to all of our mods in the Runway DFW Moderation Federation. And we'll be back soon with you on Runway DFW. So thanks to all, and a very pleasant good night from DFW International Airport.